is going on? Welcome to No Chill Promos. How y'all doing? Hope having a blessed weekend watching this. Before I get started on this little set of combos this weekend, bunch of videos gotta drop before September gets here. Real quick, just gotta do a quick shout out to all subscribers to the channel and to the followers of Rumble 468 YouTube. Thank you to people who subbed recently this week. 144 on Rumble as well. So thank you. Thank you to the people who like, comment, support the channel. I appreciate it. I truly do. But enough of that, let's get into it. I'm gonna make this shit as quick as I can. I'm already late as shit as it is. Almost been like a full week. My bad. Alright. Did not watch the pre-show this time, but I did hear about Michael Ku's debuts. If you don't know, that's one of Ospreay's crew, one of his boys from Rev Pro, same with Alex Winza. Alright. I did hear about that crazy bump. I seen it. Like, the way he landed, almost landed on his fucking neck on the outside. He's done spots like that before, but he has to be careful, man. Like, I don't want anything to happen to that man. You know what I mean? But, yeah. Just be careful. Please, Michael Ku, be careful. So we started off with the first match of the night. We have to those that benefit of flash photography. I think that's how it does. Alright, got Christian Cage, got Adam Copeland, going up against Kip Sabian, and my guy, one of my favorites here in AEW. I'm glad he's fucking back. Because I haven't heard anything about this man till now. like I don't know why he was gone, with what the severity of his injury was. If he was injured, I didn't know shit because commentary didn't say shit about him. Maybe I missed it. Maybe they said it once and that was it. No mention again. I don't know. But that's Luchasaurus, aka Kill Switch. Alright. Tag team match. Good match. Good opening match. Fast forward to the finish. Alright. Christian pops up Kip Sabian for Copeland to spear his ass. 1, 2, 3. To those that benefit of flash photography, go over. Alright, as they should. You think for a second Adam or Christian are gonna put over Kip Sabian? Come on now. Stop it. Stop it. Now we'll say two things. Alright, Mom Wayne, find this out. Kip, although he may be a jobber, he is winning in real life because of his wife, Penelope Ford. One of the baddest chicks on that fucking roster. Easily. No question. Alright? So at least you're winning in life. The game that is life. Alright? Afterwards, Adam tries to hug Christian. Christian's like, no, back the fuck up. We ain't cool like that, bruh. Alright? But I appreciate you having my back. Alright, move on to the next match. As for the TNT Championship, you got the ticking time bomb, Hiromu Takahashi versus the reigning, defending, undisputed TNT champion, Timu David Bowie, the Timu Isaac Frost, the Proto Star himself, Kyle, Don't Injure Me, Fletcher. This match was decent. There are spots where there are no selling shit, but that's to be expected here in AEW. Alright, but we're gonna fast forward to the finish because it was predictable. I think my overall record was 6-3, something like that, because that's not including the pre-show. So yeah, I think I'm 6-3 on the show. But Kyle hits that brain buster. Alright, and I'm not gonna lie, he has one of the best brain busters in the game. Can't say of all time because Austin Aries is up there too. Alright, but as of right now, probably he has one of the best. Hits it 1, 2, 3, and TNT champion Kyle Fletcher. Moving on to the next match, Fatal 4-Way for the TBS Championship. Alright, got Alex Winza for Stephanie from CMLL. We got Bozilla from Stardom. Happy to see her. I want her to win personally, but it is what it is. Because you have the reigning, defending, undisputed 9-belt champion, CE no. CE no. CE no. Mercedes broke, aka Mercedes Moné. I enjoyed this match up until the finish, and the people who stood out to me the most was Persephone and Bozilla, right? Especially when Persephone did that Razor's Edge to Bozilla. I was like, oh shit, that was impressive. I like that. All right, but fast forward to the finish, tries to hit the Razor's Edge to Monet. Monet encounters her Karana Pen. 1, 2, 3, scurries the fuck up out of there because she is still TBS champion. CE no. CE no. CE no. Mercedes Moné. I'm just like, again, who is she gonna put over, man? What's the end game here? 9 fucking belts trying to empower women's wrestling? Or you're empowering women's wrestling, or you're just empowering yourself? Which one is it? Because I can't tell. But we move on to the next match, and that's for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. All right, we have Mr. Fucking in the Bushes, Nigel McGuinness, going up against the reigning, defending, undisputed IWGP champion, the front man, Zack Sabre Jr. All right, one of the best matches of the night. Probably this might be my favorite. I'm not gonna lie, because there wasn't any matches that like blew me away. I was like, holy shit! I didn't get none of that here on the show. But if I had to pick one, probably this match. I'm not gonna lie. All right, gonna fast forward to the finish. They were doing some chain wrestling. Now countering each other's pins. Zack the best of them. 1, 2, 3. And still IWGP World Heavyweight Champion Zack Sabre Jr. Afterwards, Zack gives respect to his fellow countryman, that is Nigel. And then we see Mr. Danny Garcia, old Danny boy, you know, teasing that heel turn. Right? He shouldn't turn on fucking Max, Mr. Maxwell, but he didn't. You know, he's teasing it here, Nigel, so we'll see how this shit plays out with old Danny boy. Right, then we move on, we see Queen Aminata and the Toxic Spider, Tekla. These two have like non-stop been fighting for like weeks now, months even. Right, they get jumped by some more eye candy and Julia Hart and the real core J, that is Scott Blue. And then we see the best moment here on this show. The crowd fucking lost their shit. Why? Because the best in the world returns, and that is Haters Gonna Hate Jamie Hayter. I was not expecting her to come back so soon, but here she is. She's back in full effect. All right, you know, the Toxic Trio bounces. Right, so now she's teaming up with Queen Aminata. So now got two of my favorites here in the women's division teaming up. You know what that means? That's a wee yickety. That's what that is. Perfect. Down to the last minute detail these two are. Fantastic. Absolutely. This is cinema. All right. When people talk about absolute cinema, this is it right here. Because these two women are perfect. And I do mean perfect. But we move on to the next match, and that's the three-way for the AEW Tag Team titles. Right, we got FTR, Big Stoke, we got Bandito, Brody King, and the reigning, defending, undisputed AEW Tag Team Champions. We hurt people, yeah, we hurt people, the Hurt Syndicate, right? Match was decent. All right, we see the gates of Ricochet to get involved. They take out the Hurt Syndicate, and it's now just FTR and Brodito. Fast forward to the finish. They do Brodito does the assisted monkey flip, but Bandito botched it. All right, he landed too soon, and then the referee counted too soon because Cash wasn't in position, so they fucked up that whole entire finish. All right, but 1, 2, 3, and no! AEW Tag Team Champions, Brodito. So you know what that means? You got 2-belt Bandito this year. He's still the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion. Right? So good for Bandito. I guess this was a kudos, a thank you to Brody King for putting in the work for, X amount of years. Was like going on 3 years now since he's been in the company. So I'm not mad at it. Right? I know some people are mad that her syndicate, this all the rumors that they didn't want to put over FTR. Well, they did it. They fucking did it. So what needs to happen is you have Hurt Syndicate got Lashley go after fucking Hangman Page, and then got Shelton go after Bandito. Alright? Like I originally said, my most popular video I've ever done on this channel so far was me booking Hurt Syndicate. Right? And it's crazy because normally I got some dick sucker, some detractor that always has to hate, that doesn't get it. That one contrarian that always comes through, right? I didn't get not one dislike on that video. That was the most surprising, besides the views that I got. No dislikes, like at all. Everybody was on fucking board. That with my vision of the Hurt Syndicate, which I can't convey to you how proud I am of that video, because I didn't even put that much work into it. That's the crazy part. It's like the videos I put work in, nothing. It's like I get I don't get the same output that I put in. But some videos where I'm just like, today's are cool, I mean? I come through, say my shit and bounce. Does numbers. It makes no fucking sense to me. Like, it really doesn't. But I digress. Alright, so good for Brodito, happy for them. Alright, we move on to the next match. We have the good old JR, Jim Ross, on commentary for this next match. And that's for the AEW Unified title. Alright, we have who's house? Flat TV, aka Swerve Strickland, going up against the reigning, defending, undisputed AEW Unified Champion, the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada. And I had absolutely no idea that Mr. Swerve Strickland was wrestling with a torn meniscus for over 6 years. I said, my goodness. If I knew that, then I would have went with fucking Okada. But here we are. Fast forward to the finish. Okada hits that Rainmaker for the one time, 1, 2, 3, and still AEW Unified Champion, a Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada. Right afterwards, Okada whoops Swerve's ass some more. Works on that injured knee or leg of his, that right leg. Right, he's in agony. We see Prince Nana coming through after drinking that cup of Nana coffee of his. Saves the day. Then he gets his ass whooped by the returning Wardlow. Mr. This is war. This ass war. It's good to see Wardlow back about motherfucking time, back from Purgatory. Comes through, whoops Nana's ass, whoops security's, top flight security's ass. It's an F5 on one dude, hits a powerbomb on another dude, alright? And then instead of being his own man, which he should be, no. He gets wrapped up in the Don Callis Familia Vortex, So he greets all the boys, alright? Even the Alpha, Konosuke and Takeshita. He sizes him up. He's like, okay, all right, I see you, big man. I see you. All right, and see how the Don Callis family's working out for that man back there, Josh Alexander, who is completely lost. They nerfed him so fucking bad. It's not even funny, man. It's sad. It's honestly sad. All right, but I don't know, man. He agreed to be in this position that is Wardlow, so at least he's back on TV. I can't say the same for Keith Lee. Where the fuck is Keith Lee? He said he's ready to go. He's been ready to go for quite some time. I don't know. It is what it is. Move on to the next match, and that's for the AEW Women's World Championship. We have the reigning, defending, undisputed, forever ROH Women's Champion, that is the fallen goddess herself, Athena, versus the reigning, defending, undisputed AEW Women's World Champion, this Thomas Styles herself, timeless. With no Luther. I don't recall him being out there. Alright, but it's timeless. Tony Storm. But this was a good match, even though I'll tell you what, the crowd did this match no justice. Like, it seemed after the finish between Swerve and Okada, because the crowd pretty much knows so Wardlow coming back. They're like, yeah. That's how it was. Like, a couple of, woo! That's about it. There wasn't like a huge ovation for Wardlow. It's kind of sad to see, but, and this crowd was pretty much dead as fuck for this match. The match wasn't even bad. That's the fucked up part about it. Just the crowd was dead for whatever reason. Fast forward to the finish. Tony locks in the crossface chicken wing, if I'm not mistaken. Athena taps out, and still AEW Women's World Champion, timeless Tony Storm. And I do feel bad for Athena. It's like they have her job out to Monet, they have her job out to Tony Storm, and it was like, I don't know why, because they can't give her that much power. Like, you can't be an R-Race World Champion for almost 1,000 days and be the AEW Women's World Champion. Nah, that's too much in their eyes for Athena. So, it is what it is, man. But we move on to the next match, and that's for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. Alright, got Mr. Maxwell, Jacob Friedman versus the reigning, defending, undisputed AEW World Heavyweight Champion, the Hangman, Adam Page. Alright, another good match. A little too long for my liking. Alright, it's predictable. It's like, I didn't really get into any of these matches. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, some were decent, some were good, but I wasn't like captivated to be like, holy fuck, this pay-per-view is fucking amazing. I didn't get this feeling watching this show. Right, and then we see one of the gayest things Maxwell has ever done in his fucking career, simulating Adam Page jerking him off live in the ring by doing pelvic thrusts into his fucking hand. What was the point in that spot? Y'all let me know. What was the point in Maxwell simulating whatever the fuck that was? Y'all let me know. Alright, I'm looking at Maxwell like, bruh, that was gay as fuck. That's probably the gayest shit you ever done so far in your career. That I've seen so far. So we're gonna fast forward to the finish. Alright, Adam hits the buckshot lariat to Maxwell, 1, 2, 3, and still AEW World Champion, the Hangman, Adam Page. And we're at the main event. Right, and I'm rushing through this shit because, like, these pay-per-views are so fucking long, man. Because it's like 2 hours for the pre-show, and then the show itself was like 4 fucking hours. Not nearly as long as fucking All In, thank God. But 4 hours is still a lot. That's a long fucking time. Alright? That's half a work shift. Damn near. Watching this shit. But we get the main event, right? Lights out steel cage match. Got Team Tanahashi versus Team Death Riders. Alright, or Rough Riders. Stop. Drop. Shut up down. Open up shop. Oh no. That's Rough Riders Row. Rest in peace of DMX. Alright. And I like to know because clearly, this match was advertised as lights out, but yet the lights were still on for this match. Why? The commentary explained that. Maybe I missed it. I don't know, because we got that one smart ass. I'll be like, oh, he said in the comments why the lights were still on, even though the match was like lights off steel cage. If you paid attention, you would know that. Shut the fuck up, man. Shut your bitch ass up. Right? Stop it. Right? I'm only human. Born to make mistakes. Alright? So if they said something I missed it, I apologize. Alright? But the spot of the match, obviously the one that everybody was talking about this week was Mickey Mox cleaning out Darby's ear. And the whole point of this fucking spot was obvious. Moxley was being a gentleman helping out Darby. Getting that earwax that's like embedded in his ear. He's trying to help him, like, help his hearing. You know what I mean? That's what he was doing. No, I think he just went a little too far. Was a little too rough on him, you know. But hey, shit happens. I don't know the fucking point of the spot. It's fucking Mickey Mox, John Moxley. This is what he does. It's goofy shit. All right, and Darby, he's fucking out of his fucking mind, bad shit, insane. You do all types of shit to get a pop. We fast forward to the finish. Omega and Ospreay hits the one-bladed angel. Right, then Tanahashi hits a high fly flow for the 1, 2, 3. Team Tanahashi goes over. See, that's why I told y'all. That's why I named it Team Tanahashi, because he's the captain. He's the one that got the win for the team. There it is, too easy. After the match, we see the Death Riders. They completely dismantle Ospreay. This man Moxley hits not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 pendulum shift DDTs. I said, damn, he's trying to take this motherfucker out. All right, we see Marina Shafiri climbs the fucking cage, but guess what? The ops show up and they can't climb the fucking steel cage. Like a bunch of idiots. All right, Moxley hits like the curb stomp with Ospreay's neck now stuck between the fucking chairs, so he's done. Ospreay is done. He's down. Ospreay is down. And that's it. Alright, so officially Swerve and Ospreay, because Ospreay, he's getting surgery done on his neck, if I'm not mistaken. So both these men are going to be out for a minute. Probably sometime next year. Probably around All In, they should be back. But maybe sooner. I don't know. But that's it for AEW's Forbidden Door. Alright, overall, I thought the shit was decent. Nothing really stood out to me besides Wardlow coming back. And the best in the world, Jamie Hayter coming through. So yeah, y'all let me know your guys' thoughts if you watched the pay-per-view, alright? And as far as I watched AEW Dynamite this weekend, again, it's just, I don't know, man. It's just like some of these episodes, man, it's just like, blink and you miss it. It's like, nothing really happened. I don't know, that's just me, man. But for now, wasting enough of you guys' time. So with that said, be safe, be blessed, take care of yourself, protect you and yours, loved ones, stay warm, stay dry, stay frosty. Most importantly, trust in God, God be with you. I will be back next TNA. Alright, and after that, I'll probably do NWA, then WWE's Unreal, episode 4. Got 2 episodes left. I hope there isn't any more, because if I'm not mistaken, there's only 5 episodes, but I'll find out. For sure. But yeah, I'll be back later. But for now, adios.